welcome to Drinks and Discussions, the RPG podcast. This is a podcast where a bunch of us people sit and talk and drink, and we're going to be discussing RPGs because this is the RPG podcast and that's just what we do. So, what we're going to be doing is we're not going to be continuing our normal podcast series and discussions today. What we're going to be doing is diving back into a little RPG, TTRPG, I should say. That's a tabletop role-playing game that we do here on the podcast every now and then. It is brought to you by our wonderful DM, D's. Thank you. Round of butt slaps all around for our D's. Joining me today as players, we have myself, Daddy Wrath. You might know me as the voice actor behind the portrayals of Kingsman from the show Strange Town Golden Ridge. Also from this show, I play Solomon. The Undead. Solomon the Undead. Or Solomon the Everdead. Solomon the should be dead. But was brought back by Carmen Electra. No. Morgan. Not even close to Carmen. Brought to you by Morgan, Mount Mormons. Morgan. Okay, so anyways, Morgan is brought to you by Pickles, the voice actor behind characters like Grunkle from King's Crossing. So anyways, we're here to play our characters. I play Solomon. He plays Morgan. I don't know her voice. I don't know. I tried. And I was a doof and forgot my dice. They're out in my truck from moving. So Mr. Pickles is going to be doing me the honor of rolling all my dice today. So this should be super interesting. Mr. Pickles, if I don't roll all successes and exploding dice, we're going to know you're cheating.
Mm-hmm.
But before we dive into it, I just want to do a real quick shout out, not to any of our sponsors, not to any of our other projects, not to anything like that. This one is a special shout out. This one goes out to Mr. and Mrs. Pickles. It is their anniversary tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
So real quick shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Pickles, making it since 2006. My guys, since 2006, these two have been fucking killing it. Two of the most wonderful people I know, and it is my pleasure and honor to call them my friends. So, butt slaps all around. Congratulations, Mr. Pickles.
I've been with my wife longer than I haven't.
Isn't that wild?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's probably, yeah, because I think at this point then I've known Pickles longer than I haven't.
That is also true.
My life, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, that's our shout out for today.
You.
With that, that's all I got. I'm going to push it over to Adis.
All right. Well, welcome, adventurers.
Thank you.
So, does anybody remember or want to give a little bit of history as to what happened last episode?
Yes.
I don't have my notes. I also don't know how to read or write. But I do remember what happened, but it sounded like Pickles had it, so I'm going to let him do it.
Last episode, we learned a lot about the general powers that are conflicting with each other in this adventure so far.
Yep.
At least what I believe the adventure to be about. Let me know if my audio starts going bad. My internet's going a little choppy there.
God, I'm distracting him for you. Go ahead.
So we learned about this Red Cloaks bandit group that we'd already interacted with a little bit in the kingdoms of Talgrasil. They were thought to be wiped out, but they've made a comeback. And so Solomon, with his undead knowledge from a previous time, didn't really know of them, but
No.
I do. Because
Yes.
they made it so my master abandoned me in my apprenticeship. And that's why I'm playing Morgan, a fire witch that kind of sucks at magic. We learned that Taskmaster O'Leary lost his daughter, who should now be 29. And that's sort of our subquest, is we got to get our train to the station that we're going to. It's also a caravan, not a train. And
Oh,
we
God,
need
what was
to...
it? Stone Mott.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, let's go! No notes, baby. I remembered that. I mean, I have notes. I just don't have them with me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was mostly a learning episode last session.
I'm finding my notes too.
Jesus over there like, wow,
learned
so
a bit
much
about-
happened. I didn't even know.
One thing I do want to add also that we learned that's very, very important, I think, is these tokens of merit. We learned that they are only given out to people who earn them, and that the one that the bandit guy had that we killed
Use
His
the one,
was a
the
tracking
one.
device. What's that?
Yes. I was singing a song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he had a spying device on him. So when it fell into the fire, I was able to tell that. Yeah, it was something like that. So it made me suspicious, of course, that are all of these tokens of merit just I want to track you and spy on you.
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun dun.
And I think it created a lot of doubt or questions with Morgan, whereas for Solomon, he's just like, that guy's the boss. He can do whatever he wants. Like, we work for him.
So,
but we also come from different times. And this actually, God, man, did you plan this, Adis? This is like real world problems. You know, the old world, like traditional versus new world, like question everything. And with that, we're back to the dirty journey.
Back to the dirty journey. And there was one more significant thing that happened right at the end that you may or may not have caught. So you were looking out into the gloomy, dark woods, and a blue light flickered in and out above the along the tree line, just across the way.
This reminds me, God, you weren't there for this. No one's gonna laugh at this. It was hilarious. We were doing a stream of Ark Survival Ascended, and we were in a super dangerous areas with tough nuts. We're rolling through, and I was like, "Oh my God, what is that? What's that light? Something's on fire!" I'm looking at this thing coming through the trees, and I was like, "What is this?" Tough nuts is like, "I don't see it." I'm like, "Oh, it's the sun."
He was mad at you for a little bit there.
It's just the sun peeking through the tree. Dude, I was so scared. I was like, "There's something on fire!" And yeah, it's on fire. It's the sun.
It's a big fusion reactor in the sky.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I thought it was, I don't know, man. All right. Anyways, blue light hovering in the trees. Okay.
The very last thing that we saw as Taskmaster O'Leary got on his way, heading down the road to check up on the other caravans. And well, your caravan, you've kind of settled down for the night. You've gotten all your passengers bunked in, ready to sleep through the night, and you've seen a blue light flickering in and out, like fading in and out, high in the tree line.
Stars are bright tonight.
Is that a star?
Do you want me to go ask it?
No, but maybe bring me and then loft me up a little bit so that I can ask it.
Loft you into the stars.
No, just like
you want me? Walk over there, pick you up, and just hoist you into into the heavens.
I don't know. I just wanted to get a closer look at it.
Morgan.
It would technically make me closer to it.
Morgan Flamefarter, you calm yourself. There's no way I can lift you into the heavens.
I want to close. Okay, I'm gonna get up and walk over to. I want to get closer so I can get a better look, whether I'm lifted up or not.
Okay. So you're walking kind of towards the road again. You guys pulled off kind of to, if you're traveling north, you pulled off to the eastern side of the road, or sorry, the western side of the road, and you make your way to the east, and you cross the road, and you start to make your way over towards the tree line. The blue light is still flickering up above. It's high in the trees. It's going. It's difficult to make out exactly what it is, but it's staying kind of at the top, kind of in the canopy area.
I'm gonna mount the wagon, kind of getting up on top of the wagon. I'm gonna like lay down, put my pack behind my head to like lay out and watch the stars.
Okay.
Well, my downfall is curious to my death. So rather than force you to make me roll, I'm gonna try climbing up into the trees to see if I can get a closer look.
Sure. As you make
would
it,
you
not quite yet. So, as you make your way across the to the other side of the road, you walk a little further into the tree line, which is where this the source of this thing is coming from. And now is when I'll have to ask if I have screen sharing permissions.
Ooh, I don't know. Do you?
We'll see.
I'm scared.
All right. Can you see that?
Nope. I can attempt to do that.
Hmm.
Can't mess with permissions. That's Daisy's job. Oh wait, show non-video participants. No, yeah, no. Okay. New plan. Stand by.
Okay. If not, I can try. Aha.
How about now?
All right, let's try this. Can you see that?
Yeah, buddy.
No.
All right.
Ooh, we've got visual aids. Production's going up.
All right, so Pickles, or should I say Morgan, as you make your way across the road and get into the tree line a little bit more, you see these collapsed forest ruins that are scaling the side of this tree. It is a big, it's a massive tree trunk base that is extending up with some of the largest branches extending out into the canopy. And you see that this structure, what appears to be these ruins of the structure of what used to be in a what looked to be the ruins of something that was built into the tree. And around it, you see kind of a murky blue swamp area, and and it seems that there was a clearing of trees around it, but the trees around it have slowly started to like encroach back into the area, encroach back into the space, especially with their branches overhanging.
Is any of the foliage or plants or this tree in general abnormal for this region?
It appears to be just a very old growth tree. It does not appear to be anything that is abnormal, out of the ordinary, as far as foliage wise. It appears that it was just one of the largest ones in the area that somebody chose to use as the base for some sort of structure.
I want to go back and talk to Solomon.
Okay.
In a very giddy fashion. Yeah, I'll shuffle on over, giddy with excitement, and I'll go up to my comrade, tap him on the shoulder, and say, "Hey, Solomon, 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 treasure." Solomon, I think there might be treasure.
Don't you know it's very dangerous to wake the undead?
Yes, I've learned that lesson many times, apparently, but I need your help.
Very dangerous. Elite warrior. Treasure.
Yes, I think there could be something cool. Something like a magical book that might help cure you of your undeadness.
In the middle of the night, you just found a magical book applying to my specific illness.
Well, no, I don't know that. I just there's a possibility of anything. I found this tree. It has this weird structure built on it, and there's the blue light.
You found a
that's, like,
tree.
around
You
it.
told me you found a book that cures the undead.
Well, I can't. I'm scared to
Morgan!
go reach it because there's the swamp around, and so I need your help to go over and investigate this. There could be something good.
Need my help. All right.
I don't know. Maybe we'll find an old hammer or something you could
I'll
swing
roll and
around. I don't
drop
know.
down to the ground. Probably like, doof.
Oof.
Pull my spear out of the side of the cart where I impaled it. Because I'm just weird like that.
Scary. But I'm
You
glad you're
hear
on
one
my
of the
team.
passengers inside, like, "Oh, that helps."
I'm gonna move off in a direction, stop, and then turn back and be like, "Which way, Morgan?"
If he wasn't already going the way I wanted him to, I'm going to lead him that way. It's this way. This way.
No, thank you.
All right,
And I will
Solomon,
lead him on over.
You now see this massive tree that has ruins built into it, extending up. You see a small stone
You
pathway.
found
leading
Goblin's
up to
Rest. Dead end.
Yeah, really weird. We found that.
They're
We also
all
found a dead
connected.
kid along the way.
It's all
but
connected.
You found a dead kid along the way.
that would seem very unhinged if
Oh,
you
man.
haven't watched King Crossing.
Yeah, that would seem really weird. Go watch King's Cross. No, that sounds terrible. That's not a good advertisement. For
I know.
King's
It's
Crossing.
not. I'm not making.
It's not a good
telling the
advertisement.
truth.
Do you want to see a dead kid? Go watch King's Crossing. That's the worst.
The kings were crossing. No more elaboration.
You're crossing them off.
Oh man.
This. Do you people build in trees?
I was hoping that you might be able to help me get a closer look at this, and maybe you might have some experience with this. Is this of your people? Is this of my people? Or is this something I would recognize, Adis, the storyteller?
I
Not
thought you were asking me. I was like,
I started out asking you, and then I morphed. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Morgan, I don't think you would recognize this.
Would I?
But
Can I roll
Solomon,
undead? And by that, I mean, can Pickles roll
Go
me
ahead.
undead?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll for undead. So that'll be. I'll treat this as like a wisdom, sort of like your knowledge of the previous.
My undead is my
stuff.
D8.
Yeah, so D8 and D4.
Okay. I have 2 sets of metal dice here, Wrath. Do you want to have the blue and gold? Or do you want to have the hollow blood and metal?
You know what? The hollow blood metal is your new dice set. I think you stick with that. The blue and gold fits my Arc color scheme. Arc Survival Ascended. Go check out the series. So let's go. Blue and gold, big money. Final answer.
Okay.
No whammy.
Maybe these dice will be better for you. A 5 with a D8 and a 1.
I'll take the
All
5,
right.
please.
Okay. And so you know that in the olden days, along these routes, there were wayposts that were pretty much sponsored by each kingdom would have their own like wayposts along these main travel routes. And it served as an inn, as well as, in some cases, a guard post, and also a watchtower for anything that might be coming up on the horizon, dangers or otherwise.
You said each kingdom would have one. Does the architecture here or anything give you an idea of which kingdom this might be?
This is
Story of a
Telgrasil.
girl. Sorry.
This is definitely the characteristics of Telgrasil.
Okay, and that's the current kingdom we're in. So it's not like some ancient kingdom. It's just the same kingdom from way back when. Okay.
From way back, yeah.
Okay. And what was it that was stopping him from going over to it?
Nothing. He just went to go get you.
I thought you said there was some swamp in the way.
Well, there is some swamp surrounding it, but there is a
Pickles is
stone path.
traumatized from swamps, right?
I don't touch
Mud
swamp.
bits, no!
No!
I'll give anything to save my friend, even my favorite weapon.
It's not your favorite weapon. Shut up.
I will say with a 5, though, you also see that there is something that is not typical to these outposts, which is a stone basin at the base of what, in this image, like at the base of the stairway.
Okay. I'm gonna start moving towards it.
Okay.
I'll follow
I haven't
behind him.
reiterated anything yet.
Okay.
Yet being the keyword.
As you approach this stone basin, you see inside of it is
Look there.
a clear liquid. It smells faintly of lavender, but it has no perceptible color to it otherwise.
I'll walk over to it and be like, that's new. Do your people bathe in these?
Well, I'm really glad you mentioned the potential that people could be bathing in this. My first instinct was to take a drink. Hey, the lavender.
And with that, Pickles, why don't you roll me a let's see, what do I want you to roll?
This is probably 2d4, yeah? Downfall curious to my death. And I'm away
Oh
from
no,
the cart.
Pickles is just gonna drink it anyway. Damn it, Coleman,
So
no!
Let's go ahead and roll a D8, a D4, and another D4.
D8,
Keep one
D4.
D4 separate.
Okay, I'm gonna make it my plastic dice set, which is red with black lettering. That'll be my bonus D4, I guess.
Mhm.
Big money. A 2 on the D8, a 1 on the D4, and on the bonus D4 is a 3. Oh, that
Okay.
doesn't feel good.
Yeah, no, that doesn't feel good. So,
I mean,
you look around at the basin and you notice that there are some scribbling on it, but nothing that you can quite make out. You can see that there's some sort of insignia on the front of it, but not one. But it's been faded away over time that you can't quite make out what it is. With that, though, you do see in a bit more clear writing, it almost as if it's magically kept clean. You see an inscription on the around the basin of it, and it reads, "O curious one, imbibe tincture of lavender sweet. Near, past, and present run, never shall they meet."
read those last 2 lines again.
I'll just read the whole thing again.
Yeah, sure.
O curious one, imbibe tincture of lavender sweet. Near past and present run, never shall they meet.
I'm past your present. We weren't supposed to meet. Damn it, Coleman. Morgan. Fuck.
Morgan is reading this out loud, so that Solomon can hear. She looks at him. So that's like a sign I should drink the bathwater.
You drink the bathwater so that we never meet. And I get to go back to my people.
Well, I think
I'll scoop up some and like hand it over. Like push it up to her mouth. Here you go.
Hold on. Okay. Okay. I didn't need that sloshed on me, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. I'll use a cup like a normal, civilized person, I guess. Let's take a better look at this basin. Does it seem like anything? Well, I probably already checked it for my herbalism knowledge, didn't I? This doesn't seem like the lavender suggests to me that there is sort of something that could easily be bathwater or a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a cup out of my herbalism kit if I have one. Otherwise, I'll just use my own hands. Thank you, Solomon. Well, okay, your hand.
Maybe it's not enough yet.
Okay, your hands have little bits of flesh. I don't want to drink your flesh too. Let me do it myself. And then I'll take a nice healthy drink out of my cupped palms or my mug, my tin mug if I have it.
Okay. All right. And Pickles, with this, you drink the clear liquid, and you taste it is very it has a faint sweetness to it, but what's hitting you most is the aroma. And as you open your eyes from taking the drink, this is what greets you.
Hell yeah.
A tower of stone and wood sprouts up the entire length of this tree. It reaches all the way up to the canopy and this has many stone doors and very high windows with overhanging balconies, and it looks out across a green field with a road right next to it, and you can see the sunlight glinting through as the entire landscape around you has changed out of a dark, gloomy blue forest to a expansive, green, lush area with the road running through it. A lot less traveled than you remember.
Yeah, well, I'm still here.
And also, you open your eyes and realize that Solomon is no longer next to you. Solomon,
It's raining, though.
you see as Solomon, you see as Morgan goes and takes this drink, she explodes into this purple haze, and then in an instant, that haze collapses in on itself, and Morgan is gone.
No, I wanted to go home. No.
What a wizard thing to do. Dang it, magic user. You whizzy popped.
Damn it, Morgan. Yeah, you whizzy popped.
Now, as you become acclimated to your surroundings, your new surroundings, Morgan, you also realize that there is a basin here as well. Same inscription across the side of it, but now you see that there is a insignia that looks like an upside down chicken's foot on it. It seems much less worn, it does not seem as worn as the one that you were just standing next to. You can see that this one also has a clear liquid in it that smells faintly of lavender.
You had mentioned that there was an inscription that was worn with time, it looked like. Mm-hmm. Is it legible now?
Yes. It now reads, to whoever drinks this, may your times be quick and merry.
Quick and merry. Well, Mary sounds familiar, but who's quick? No.
Blop.
But Morgan is just standing alone here, so that joke
Morgan is just
goes out to nobody. She says that, and just there's the trees around me. Okay.
My entire purpose is to serve Morgan. Morgan is just fucking poofed. So I'm gonna implant my massive spear into the ground, turn, and go statue mode and wait for eons until Morgan returns. Fuck. Just pissed. Just damn it.
All right. Morgan, what are you doing?
I guess I have to look at my drinking situation. Am I using my hands, or do I have a 10 cup? Or
you have a 10 cup. I'll say that's part of your mess kit.
Okay. I will. Is this tower? It has a front door, correct?
Yes, it does.
I want to get a mug of the liquid, but then I want to go up to the door, and I'll knock.
All right. You walk up to the tower, and you see a ornate wooden door with iron reinforcing bars going across it that is looks just massive and immovable. You knock up against it. There is no answer. You are you try to open it. It doesn't seem to be budging anywhere.
I don't know any communication spells, do I?
You spend a lot of time learning fire.
I thought it would be the most practical, but now that my friend is away from me, I wish I knew how to call him on his cell phone. We don't have those though. Not in this time era, not in the other era. Can I try and open the door, or the large?
They know when I need your
Yeah,
strong enough?
love.
Go ahead and roll a. What would I give you on this one?
I don't imagine Morgan's particularly large.
Yeah, give me a
or able to use
D4.
like leverage, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, give me a D4 and a D6.
D6. All right. Don't trust these hollow dice now. Been mean to me on my one roll. Okay, I got a 3 and a 3.
Okay, so you are like pushing up against this door. It seems like it's not going anywhere.
This is why I try and bring Solomon on these things, because you never know when he's awesome for. Dang it, door! I'm gonna give it a light punch. I'm not gonna try and hurt my hand, but
You punch at it, and I mean it makes a noise, but you also are realizing you don't hear any sounds coming from inside. It seems like it's mostly abandoned, but it's yeah, nothing. You punch the door and nothing happens.
okay. If there's anybody in there, let me know now before I drink your delicious lavender water.
You don't hear any response.
Then I'll drink the mug that I'd already drawn.
All right, you drink the sweet liquid again, and
Not bad.
as you open your eyes this time, you are back in the swamp area.
Ooh.
And this time, instead of seeing a door in front of you, you see an open like floor area, and you see that you're up at the top of the stairs with an open floor ahead of you. And Solomon is currently standing at arms behind you.
How did I get up here?
Or down by the sconce.
Ah! How did I get back down here?
Okay, is
Stop
there
it,
anything
Morgan!
in this? I'm assuming he doesn't see me yet, or do I make a noise that alerts him?
I just flew all over the place. I'm pretty sure I'm alerted.
I don't think he's aware.
It's
So,
like
you
Skyrim or
remember
something.
from
The
the-
guard's like, there's something over there. Must have been a rat. It just flew across the map and back, and I'm like, must have been a rat.
Yeah, a rat.
Must be my imagination.
But no, you notice that this is this whatever this shifting is not causing you to make any noises.
Okay. The first thing I want to know is, since I'm up here, presuming behind that first like doorway structure, as you said, on the flat area you mentioned, is there anything else around here? Are there like any furnishings, or like a rotting dresser, or a chest, or a magical book, or a giant hammer?
You see that there is some like
Very
some
specific.
what used to be tables and a couple of what used to be chairs, but also you notice that there is a rotted out base of what looks to be something like a ladder.
A base of something. Okay, ladder. That's good enough to work with. Okay, I want to run on down to my comrade Solomon. I'm hustling this time. It's not a shuffle. It's a hustle.
Okay.
And I want to call out, Solomon, Solomon.
Oh, yeah. Yes. What? Where are you?
Behind you.
Oh,
Turn around. I know it's like a whole move action for you, but please.
It's still my turn. I can't move. Sorry, that was a good one. Yes, Morgan. Welcome back. Why poof?
Okay, so here's what I think is happening. So when you drink the liquid from the basin here,
You
you
went
go
into the
to
past.
where it was in the past,
Yes.
and that's where I went. I went to the past,
You
where
just
there's
grasped
this
that.
giant.
The sigil told us so.
Yeah, well, this is. I went to the tower that should be here, but in the past when it was built up and it was made out of trees and stone and everything,
Oh,
it might
that's
even be
how I
from your
remember
time.
it.
Yeah. So if
Yeah,
you
we
drink
just
this
did the same
liquid,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, we could both go back there and explore this tower when it had a fully functional ladder.
Well, I'd love to. You command me, and then you just disappeared. I can't just do things without your consent.
Okay.
Can you imagine if you were just out living your life and I just vanished into thin air and was never seen again, maybe? See the problem there?
Yes. Okay. I didn't know it was going to do that, so I didn't mean for that to happen. But I get
Well,
where
it
you're coming
says
from.
right there on the basin.
Sometimes people make joke magic that says it's going to be more powerful than it is.
I think it's funny that like I can't read modern day shit, but from olden times, I'm like, yeah, obviously that's
Yeah,
what it says.
obviously. That's exactly what that meant.
Duh.
Okay, Solomon,
Yes, Morgan.
I would like to expend a command for you to drink some of this water and see what happens. Oh my god.
Bye. Watch me not go anywhere, and I'm just like, oh damn it!
You just fall over and die.
Not again!
Solomon, yeah, you drink the liquid, and you are teleported back to
My home.
this scene. And
My goal is to drink some too right after that, so I can join him. Probably shortly after he's had his.
are you
I
still
don't know
down
how
at
time works
the
back then.
basin?
Ooh,
Still standing
Yeah,
by
and
the basin?
I scoop up with my mug. I'm dumping out
Mhm.
if there's any liquid left because I want it to be this.
Mhm.
Yeah, drink
Yep.
and follow after a few seconds probably.
How desiccated is Solomon's body? What I'm assuming is because I believe I have the negative trait of like I need to eat or like feast, or
Mhm.
something because I'm decaying. What
Mhm.
I'm thinking is the longer I go without it, my body is just decaying. Like
Mhm.
I am undead,
Oh.
so I probably can't die unless I'm just not feasting or something. Like
Mhm.
then my body will decay and rot and fuck off. So I probably need to.
Oh dang! I need to take care of you. I need to put you on hunt mode.
Yeah, eventually at some point. I ate a deer not too long ago, but
Yeah.
anywho,
You
all
still
right.
see.
I'm at the basin.
But so you
Home, a place
are
where I can go. Oh, Morgan.
and Morgan, you notice that Solomon does not look quite as dead.
Oh my gosh!
I
You
mean,
are glowing.
Morgan.
You are glowing.
Oh, my
He's
voice.
still pretty dead.
I'm still dead. Never mind.
Yeah, but you are.
He's
You're
still pretty
for,
dead,
for
but he's
being,
looking less dead.
It was just my
for
thing
looking
with
like a
my
dead
voice.
man, babe. You're shining.
Still dead, but not as dead. We're
You
closer to
definitely.
my time, but not there yet.
Mhm. And so you feel like the hunger that's inside of you has been satiated for a little while. It seems like it's reduced significantly from what you would feel in the present day.
Morgan, I am happy to let you know that I will not be. I don't die. I will not be falling apart anytime soon.
Well, that is good, but I have my eye on that granny. You know,
I don't think the
if an
granny will fall
emergency.
apart either.
No, but
Well, she might. She will probably
Right.
die before I do.
yeah, yeah. But look, see this tower? This is what I saw when I came in here, and I couldn't open that
Yes.
door.
This looks more like how it should. What do I... Wait. Going up the thing to the door, or the door's at the bottom?
Doors at the top of a stairway.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Do I know from my time were there like secret ways to enter these things? Because as far as I know, this was just like a rest area.
Yeah. You don't know of any special secret ways into these
You
places.
just need to not be a bitch. I'll move up the
That's
stairs
me.
towards the door,
Okay.
making sure that Morgan's in tow. Do you want access
Yeah, I'm
to
definitely
this tower?
following right behind you. Access?
How would I say?
Oh,
Door,
no, I just
go
no.
away.
No,
Then why are we here?
because I want to know what's inside.
Okay.
And the door
Can
is
you
really
see
heavy,
through
and so
walls?
I was hoping you could open it up and we could see what's inside.
So when I ask if you want access to this place, and you don't know what that means, and I said I can make the door go away, and you say no, and then you ask me to make the door go away.
Just
Morgan!
open, not go away. Just open the
As
door
in you
normally.
want access to this place. Morgan!
Yes. Well, the player didn't hear properly, and so Morgan's kind of pissed off at him. I heard, "Do you have access to this?" And I was like,
Do you want
"Access?
access to this?
No, I don't have access to this."
You're like, no. And I was like, do you
Anyways.
want me to make the door go away? You're like, no. And I was like, I don't know. And then I'm
What do
like,
you
what do you
want?
want? You're like, I want in. And I was like, I don't know how to help you, man. All right. I'll go up and
So Morgan says, "Yeah, if you can open the door normally, that would be ideal. I don't want to break it or have you
I'll
break
go
it."
up and using my knowledge of from the past, I'd like to do the secret knock. Let me
Okay.
know.
Go ahead and roll a d8. Go ahead and roll a d8 and a d6.
All right. I'd like to cast roll D8, D6.
Roll in.
How did I do?
These are less terrible dice than my hollow ones. So we got a 6 on the D8 and a 5 on the D6.
A 6 and a 5. I'll take the 6.
I wish I could reverse.
Okay. And you, how does this knock sound?
Yeah, my super secret
knock.
knock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock, 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 knock. No, it's super
It's
secret,
like hearing
Morgan.
like it's like hearing a knock knock joke or some other joke from like 3000 BC is like why I'll go fire it warm.
You're just like what? Everyone else is dying. I'm like, it's super secret knock. Morgan, plug ears. Knock, knock.
Yeah, it's just straight up knock knock.
No, Morgan, you can't know. It's super secret. Maybe
All
they
right,
don't hear
so
me.
you do your secret knock,
Yeah.
and it doesn't budge.
I want
I
to
don't think
knock
anybody's
with my
home.
fists, as in like a goo goo.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead and roll a d8 and a d6.
All right.
That's me.
Dice.exe
Work
is
here.
loading.
Loading. It's not responding. Would you like to end the program? It's
No,
responding.
wait until okay.
A 7 and a 2.
I'll take the 2. Just kidding. I'll take the 7.
All right. You wail on these doors, and you start to see splinters
Secret
going up.
knock.
You start to see splinters going up the door, and then, as if by magic, a golden light fills the door and like fixes all of it.
Morgan.
It's not my magic. My magic isn't that good.
It was almost through.
I don't have gold magic.
Hmm.
I guess
I don't
have red
think we're
magic.
welcome here. What was the kingdom's name again? I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm my notes.
Algrasil.
Algrasil.
They're from a different time.
Yeah. Well, it was still named the same thing.
Yeah, and that's That's
Toggerso always was like this. They play pranks, not let us in. This is rest spot. Like the warm food, good beer, comfy bed, hot women. Morgan, you won't fit in. You best wait outside.
her hair is like frizzing out and everything.
You might want to wait
a
outside.
very young stereotype of a witch, like somebody who's going to turn into that hag-like person when they get older.
I think it would be even funnier if like I'm from a different time and like totally different like race of people, to where like Morgan's just like a bombshell and I'm like, ew, gross. No, you wouldn't like it. You
Symmetrical
wouldn't.
face.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You only have 2 boobs? No. No. Your head is on top of your body? Gross.
Gross.
Your head's on top of your body. Yeah, circ.
Guy. You guy?
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway. We're learning so much about my people.
So much
Yeah,
about
it's
people of
it's
Solomon.
horrifying.
It's horrible. Anywho, door's locked. Secret knock didn't work.
Yeah, and your force didn't work, and I couldn't like.
No, that was
Could
part
you
of the
just try
secret knock.
opening? Can you forcibly like open it like with your hands, like just pull it open?
Oh, I get it. I was pushing. It's a pull door. Of course.
Yeah, could you try pulling?
Rookie mistake.
Or like jiggle
I'll
the knob?
pull the door. I was pushing. That's my bad.
You were pushing really aggressively and very pinpoint precision.
Right, of course.
You
Classic.
attempt to pull the door and you realize that there is no handle from this side.
Wow, fun
Just like
bundle.
gripping like wood.
The planks, yeah.
Huh.
Oh. Did you just pull out your hearing aid, Morgan?
Yes, I did.
Are you trying to hear the game better?
No, my wife's home, but I'm gonna go greet her in a moment. I want to
Okay.
ponder this door. Can you explore the surrounding area for me, Solomon?
Yes, master.
Patrol skis?
I'm gonna hop down off the tree.
Oh, I didn't know you climbed up into a tree.
Tower. I'm
Right
the
back.
tower tree.
The tower tree.
It was a tree once upon a time in the future.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, not yet. I will begin probably just walking circles around the tower.
Walking in circles, right? Yeah, yeah.
I can't go
Go
far
ahead.
from you, so I'm just like walking, like looking out.
I'm going to, if you don't mind, I would like to roll a D4 and a D6 for you.
Absolutely, go for it, bud.
All right.
We're really mixing it up today.
All right, so you got a 2 and a 3. Walking around, you don't really see any other way in except for this door.
All right. Oh shit! Our wagon's gone, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. In this past, yeah,
Oh
there's
no, we're fired! Or we're not hired yet. Actually, we can't get fired. Loopholes.
loophole.
Solomon's a really smart guy.
His business acumen is off the charts.
Yeah. I can't cut down the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Let him cook, all right? Let him cook. I'm working
Let
on
him cook.
it. Can't spear the door. Can I read the sigil on... I know Pickles read it, but can I read it on this side of the time warp?
Yeah, so looking at it, there's an emblem that is like a upside down chicken's foot on
Skyrim!
the pilaster, on the pillar.
I'd like to look at the three
supports
sigils on the
All right, snake, whale, eagle.
Yeah. Oh. I wish you would have told me that in the instructions. So chicken foot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I immediately want to... There's no chickens around, is there?
No. You don't see any.
Am I humanoid? I don't have chicken feet, right?
Yeah, you're humanoid, yeah.
I never thought I would ask. It's dumb, but you never know. I don't know.
You never know. Who knows?
Okay, chicken foot. Gotta be a sigil for something. What's the like, you know how like a high school has a mascot? What's the mascot of Goluberion, the kingdom that we're in that I keep forgetting?
Tuttle's Transport? Or
no, the kingdom that we're in.
Talgorsil?
Talgorsil, yes, it was close. What is their mascot a chicken?
No, their mascot is sadly not a chicken.
Chicken foot you said it's an upside down chicken foot?
Upside down chicken foot.
Upside down chicken foot. Gotta mean something. Unless it was just used to cast the spell. I don't have a chicken. I'm guessing if I go up to the door and put my foot upside down against the door, it's not gonna do anything. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. All right. What was the rest of the thing on the basin?
All right. So the basin.
I'll figure this out.
Said, "O curious one, imbibe tincture of lavender sweet, near past and present run, never shall they meet."
What's it? Dude, I had to tell Pickles to stop putting puzzles in his game because I could never figure them out. Okay. We imbibed the tincture. Was that just to get back here? Past and present, never shall they meet. So maybe that means we can go to the past, but your past self definitely can't meet your future self or timeline fuckery. I'm guessing. So that doesn't help me with the door. What is the prophecy thing, the sigil thing say on this side of the time warp? On the current basin?
So on the current basin, it reads, oh fuck, what did I say? That was kind of off the cuff.
Oh, sorry, not to call you out.
It was beautiful though.
Basically, quick and merry or something. I think it was just meaning that it would speed up time going to the future.
Quick and merry.
Yeah, because Pickles made a dumb joke about it. I remember. It was great.
All right. I'm gonna have, now that Pickles back, Pickles, I would like you
Patrolling
to roll.
didn't work at all.
I would like you to roll.
Pickles comes back, and I'm just hanging upside down, putting my foot against the door. Yes, this is something I tried, Pickles. Shut up.
Okay. Not judging.
There's an upside down chicken foot. I don't have a chicken, so I put my own foot upside down against the door.
All right, so
Morgan snaps to, wakes up. I'm just, it's not what it looks like.
Nothing. All right, so I'm going to have Wrath roll a D8 and a D6, and Morgan, I'm going to have you roll 2 D6s.
I'm on it.
Keep on switching them.
Okay, so we got Wrath over here. Doing Wrath first because he's got better dice, and I'm half plastic now. All right, so we got a 4 and a 4.
Okay.
I got a 5 and a 3.
5 and a 3. All right, Morgan.
Axe.
You remember that when you went back to the future, nice. When you went back to the future, that doorway was not there in the future.
Shit, I got it.
Oh, I think I just got it too. Okay, so this is a puzzle. And
it's so simple. I'm so mad at myself.
Hey Solomon, I had an idea.
Oh, what was it?
I've been pondering this door and how ladders sometimes deteriorate.
Ladders?
Yeah, like if a ladder made of wood is left too long, it'll just kind of rot away.
There's no ladders here.
You and I need to drink this water again here at the basin. You first, and then I will follow you.
Okay.
Yeehaw!
All right.
Okay. So now the plan is
Like my sound effects?
I will get a cup of the water from this basin.
Yeah.
I will say to Solomon, get some of the water,
What's
but
the plan? I have no idea.
come up to the area with me and we'll drink together and dance and be quick and merry.
No, we will be the opposite of quick and merry this time.
Whatever gets you up there drinking the...
I'll cup it and like hurriedly walk up to where we need to be, realizing that it all spilled out, or run back down, cup some more, walk back up, trying to hold it a little bit better. Okay, I got it. I got it this time.
So you made it up to the top of the stairs. You see, like, there is no doorway here in this timeline, and you see a rotted, the base of what looks to be a rotted ladder, as well as some other rotted furniture items down here.
I want to get close to the ladder. I want to bring Solomon. Come over here with me.
I'd like to, just for no reason in particular, just take a couple steps past where the door might be.
Yeah,
no, come over
for no reason in particular.
For no
by
reason.
the ladder. We want to be by the ladder.
I just want to be past the door.
Okay, drink your water then. Fine, I'll drink mine as well.
All right. You both
Hey,
and
magic.
Fire.
and you guys are now inside of a nice warm room lit by a hearth.
I'm in the wall. Help! No, I'm just
The massive door sits behind you, and you can see a full table setting out in the middle of the room, and you can see a fairly well constructed ladder going up to a second floor area.
do a quick secret knock on the door.
It opens.
Whoa! Still got it. Someone installed it backwards.
Yeah, no, it actually did open. So yeah, you now have access to go through there. And yeah, you're standing in a room.
That's really good. Yeah, I don't know how we get back if we didn't. Let's go. Yeah.
And you see a ladder going up to a second floor.
Didn't you say that there was like a table with a spread of food?
Yeah, there's got some. It has some bread on it and some apples, as well as on this floor. All set out in front of this hearth.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna help myself to a little bit of bread.
Yeah, I just am like maintaining small talk and conversation with Morgan to like distract her as I'm just shoveling. Yeah, and then I hit the door and it's cuckoo and secret knock. You can't know. And it,
Like I'm turning away as well, doing the same thing, but
Okay.
oh,
Yeah, we're both doing it.
And we turn around like, oh, we're honorable mercenaries.
We just came in and started eating all their food. What is this, Boulder's Gate?
Yeah, I'll like just grab a thing of bread and start walking towards the ladder to investigate that as I'm eating the bread, and I'm being like he's doing the distracting. I'm not actually doing that as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking at the ladder, it looks pretty sturdy. Doesn't seem to have anything out of the ordinary going on with it. It's a ladder.
I'll put the bread in my mouth, and then I will climb up the ladder to try and get to the next floor.
I'd like to be right on her ass, like right behind her.
Okay, now you'll lift me.
Get away! Ew,
not
your
even
butt's so
climbing.
gross.
I'm just using his resistance.
You have
to
such an
push me
ugly body. Go away.
up. Hey, babe.
You get up to
Oh,
the
your
second
butt's right in
floor.
my face. It's so gross. Ew.
I'm sorry my butt's so big.
Yeah, ew, gross. People hate that.
It is now confirmed Morgan has a badonkadonk.
I know chat was curious. They were questioning in the YouTube comments like, but how's the cake though?
How's the
Wait.
cake?
Oh, whose butt's bigger?
Well, obviously the answer.
I don't know. Solomon's massive, but
Yeah, it's Solomon.
but
Yeah,
Morgan's got that
it's
cake
Solomon.
though.
It's by far Solomon.
By far, Solomon. Yo, never skip leg day, chat. All right. What are you doing over there? Tentacle fingers?
Well, I'm being like, it's obviously Solomon.
You're like one of those people you see on the commercials where they're like displaying like jewelry and stuff, and it's just the weird hands come on the screen. Like,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Hey.
You make it up to the second floor, and looking around, it seems to be some sort of a bedroom of sorts. But you can hear some rustling from the ceiling above you.
Wait, we're in the
need light?
bedroom, but from the ceiling above us, we're hearing wrestling.
Yeah.
Ogun, shh.
And
Sorry, do I need light?
no, it's a very so this opens out
Yes.
into a nice balcony area that looks out across the fields and across into the forest.
Balcony is
Very
nice.
open air sort of layout. But I would like both of you to roll. Let's see, what do I want, Morgan? So Solomon, I'm going to have you roll a D4 and a D6. And then Morgan, let's give you 2 D6s.
Okay. Gonna put both hands in here. Just showing off my my octopus ring here. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Thanks for the shout out in the early segment.
Tentacles.
Okay. So Wrath, you
No,
got
that
a
was just,
6.
That was just
Oh my gosh!
Just gonna brag about I'm married.
You got a 6 and a 4.
Which one would you like to explode?
Are
They
they
both
both
explode,
exploding?
don't they?
They're both exploding.
Yeah.
Can I
Okay.
just
So
roll
6 and 4.
both and see which one I get better?
Yes.
That's the that is the Savage Worlds method.
Dude, that's gotta be like
we're
a
using
crit
Savage Pickles.
success. Out of all the crit successes, that has to be a crit success. I know it doesn't mean the same in Savage Pickles, but
Okay. You got a 6 and a 3.
so the 6 should explode again? Explode
Oh my god.
again?
Explode.
And a 5. 6, 6, 5. That's 17.
Damn.
That's what I was gonna say. I'll take the 17.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, beat that, Morgan.
Morgan, would you like to roll?
I got a 3 and a 6. I rolled all this at the same time. That's why I use both hands.
Okay.
My 6 is the wild die, technically.
Go ahead.
2. So an 8, and I'll take the 8.
All right. Well, both of you see a.
I see better.
Yes, you do. You heard that rustling noise from up above you, but as you look up, you see that there is a patch of ceiling that is stained a bit darker than the rest surrounding it.
Gross.
And looking around, you see that there is no way to get up from here to the upper floor. But Solomon, you notice that there is a overhang from the balcony that you might be able to get up to if you stood up on the railing. Maybe just out of reach if you're standing on the railing.
I got this. I like to.
You need a boost?
Put my.
I put my tiny little hands.
I put my spear on my back, and I'll grab Morgan like Grunkle grabs Mateo, and
oh no!
You probably don't know what that means, but basically he wielded Mateo like a spear at one point. So I grab my Morgan around the waist and I'll walk out to the balcony and I'll javelin her up onto the next outcropping.
Yeah, it's like an overhang roof sort of thing.
Yeah. I'll want to be ready just in case she's incapable and I'll want to grab her again.
I put both hands out like I'm ready to grab onto anything.
Superman.
I'm doing my best.
No, just
like
I'm
stretched out like, throw me.
I put my hands out.
I'm trying to grab onto a ledge, so I take form of spear, grappling spear.
Form of spear.
I'm a wizard.
You're a blizzard, Harry.
Wizzy pop this, bitch. Wizard
okay.
poof.
So Solomon, I'll have you. What do I roll for this? You go ahead and roll. Yeah, 2d6s. Go ahead and roll 2d6s for Solomon.
Actually, I'm gonna use both of our d6.
Woo,
so you get the bloodstain one as well.
Yeah, what do I get? Your internet's cutting out, but I hope I get something good.
Oh. 1 and a 1. Critical failure. In Savage World, critical failure. And our bastardization, I feel.
And Pickles, can I have you roll me a 6 and a 4?
Where do I go from a 17 to a 1 and 1?
That's the nature of dice. 6 and a 4, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Not a decent. You just get a 6 and a 4.
Oh, okay. A 5 and a 4. That 4 is on the D4. So I'm gonna re-roll that.
Key.
So, Mulbear. A 6 versus a 5. I'll take the 6. That's the wild, I'm assuming.
Hey, dude, how old is Mulberry? She was around when I was there.
Yeah, she is my beloved.
Fuck.
So with a 6, Solomon does not get you to the ledge.
Just kidding.
you try to. She just like her clothing's too loose. She slips out of your grasp and.
Oh no! Now you're naked. It's even worse. Oh, so ugly.
No.
It's like throwing an eel.
You're like a wet noodle.
But you are able to land on your feet without taking damage.
Worst spear.
I'd probably do a roll or something and then stand on my feet. Okay, I don't know if that plan's gonna work, Solomon, but that was a good idea. Javelin casting.
Too wiggly. I'm gonna just try to hoist her instead of throwing her.
Okay. You hoist her up. She can't quite get there. It's like maybe maybe like 3 feet too short to get her to the ledge.
Why are you people so short?
My master said it's because I'm so terrible at magic that I couldn't even grow.
Master was right. Sorry. Normally I'm not allowed to say those things out loud. Wonder if your magic not powerful. We're in the past. Am I still under her spell? Wait a minute. I'm free!
You take your spear out. Okay, freedom time!
So ugly!
You can definitely feel that there's still a connection between the two of you.
Yeah.
But certainly not as strong. Like you feel a bit more powerful, like you can resist a little bit more of the commands.
Nice. I like it. Let's see. Morgan. You are in more magical time. You have more magic. Maybe shoot
I
fire
don't think
from...
I was alive.
You are Morgan Flamefather. Shoot fire
I'm
from
19, and I don't even have a last name. You are the one who gave me a last name.
Your last name not Flamefather.
No, I was sold to my master, and he called me Morgan.
Sold to someone. Very pathetic life, don't you?
No. It's because my parents thought I had magical potential, so they sold me to me.
There.
Thank you.
It's okay, Morgan.
Hmm.
You have me now. Your life not so bad.
Yes, I agree.
We're
You have
employed.
made my
Well,
life much easier.
We were employed. We will be employed.
Yeah, we will be employed once we're back at our employment. That hopefully we're not. Hopefully, time spent over here isn't the same as time that works.
Time that works.
In the other time. Sorry, I haven't seen many. Back to the
Hopefully
Future
time
doesn't
that
exist
works
right now.
here isn't time that works.
Okay, Back to the
No.
Future doesn't exist right now. I can't really explain things with movies. So Morgan
In
just
the
kind of
words
looks
of Grunkle,
dumbfounded.
I
and
haven't
says,
gotten to that media yet. I'm only in the 90s.
Oh, God damn it, Grunkle.
That was a quote. That was a quote I heard today.
Go
I
ahead.
am the worst. Hey,
Okay,
but-
what do we want to do?
Go ahead, and both of you guys roll 2d6s.
Okay, I have another idea, but
Okay, what's your idea?
I want to bring the table up from downstairs.
Okay.
I'm using the things that are at our disposal. There was
That
a
is
table.
true. We did have a table down
Yeah.
there, but it's probably crumbly like the ladder.
The ladder
no,
was
no,
in
we're in
great
good
condition.
times.
Yeah.
We're in good times. You're right.
Morgan, one quick look at the table, and you realize it's not going to fit through the access hole that the ladder comes up through.
F word.
I don't know what I'm more disappointed by. That my idea didn't work, or that I couldn't even look at it and realize the table's too big.
Well, you probably went downstairs to check for like anything that would be like an end table, maybe. And if there's nothing that fits through even the end table, then it's like okay.
Yeah, I got nothing. Either I stand on the balcony and hoist you up, but that seems like a recipe to fall.
All right, so what are so we got 2d6s for both
Might
of
be
you.
undead, but I still get hurt.
I think if you throw me again, I might be able to make it this time.
Wiggle too much.
Okay, I'll try and be like a spear this time instead of a javelin. Form of half spear.
Let me roll some stuff around in my brain real quick and see what that gives me.
Oh, is that
I'm trying to roll things around in my brain.
Okay.
It's not working. Hang on.
Roll wrath first.
It's working.
5 and
I can
5.
feel it.
5 to 5. All right, and Morgan.
Don't let us down here. You're magical, but not really. But don't tell anybody that.
Are you talking to your dice?
5 and 3.
All right.
Couple of fives.
Solomon, you kind of come to the conclusion of, well, last time you had a challenge, you had to go from the past to the present. What would, or from the present to the past?
What the fuck didn't we think of that?
What do you need to?
So mad.
What could doing something like that?
I wonder. There's almost like there's a tree that we can freaking climb. I'm so mad. I leave. Just dive out the tower. I jump off the balcony.
You know, that was the first clue that we missed, and now that we missed it a second
Just
time, it
missed
actually
just
feels like we're being assholes.
Yeah, we're so bad at this. I told you. I told Pickle to stop putting puzzles in your game because I always fail at them. It's the same answer as the first puzzle. Why do we not?
I don't know what's wrong with me, but something makes me really a stupid person.
He opens the beer. Yeah, my whiskey's gone. I'll hop off the balcony. Oh,
because you're still because you're still undead, you don't feel too much pain, but that hurt your knees a little.
Oh, God, I'm old. I'm gonna.
How many centuries are you? Because that's undead humor. Like you're like,
I'm gonna
I'm a
walk
mummy.
over. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna slurp the juice. The juice. No, I'm gonna drink from the basin.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have access to the outside now from our tower.
Down,
Yeah, because I did
down
secret
by-
knock.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to drink it from. Okay. So
Past basin
you.
going to present.
Yes. So now you're back
Oh
into
no, I drank too much too far!
present. You are now in the future.
What?
See Grunkle with platinum all over himself, just like, I am Beta Grunkle.
Grunkle Vader. That'd be terrifying.
So, in transporting back to the present, you look up at the balcony or what's left of it, and you see that there is some branches from the trees that are encroaching on the area that you feel you could walk up and get up to the upper area on.
Okay. So, I know what I need to do. I'm going to take 1 scoop and 1 scoop of basin water. So I drink this one as fast as I can.
Mm-hmm. And okay, so you're back in the. Okay, so you pop up again down at the
It's
bottom
like I'm carrying
of
a
the.
full cup of coffee and like walking back to my desk trying not to spill any. I'm like,
So you pop in back down by the basin.
I'll take a scoop of go to future water, and I'm gonna move back up the tower and use my elbows to climb the ladder. I'm gonna get up to where he is. I'll go, watch this. Poof. I'll drink the. Oh shit! Wrong one. No wait. I go back.
You just stay in the same spot. You're just like, watch this.
Watch this. Oh, dinosaur.
This is 100% how those puzzle video games go for people, though. Is they're like playing, they're like, oh, that's how you do it. Okay, then I go here. Oh, no, oh, shoot, I forgot it, so I'll grab this.
I drank the wrong one, and I went back further in time. No, I'll drink the go to future water once I'm up with him out on the balcony.
Okay.
So now I'm back on the tree.
Now you're back on the tree. You are you're on the balcony. You're where the branches can go up.
Okay, and then I'll climb up those branches, go up the tree more. I'll get to the next level, and then I'll drink go back in the past whatever's left. Get back, please.
Are you going? How far along the? So there's like a little angled surface, and then there's like it flattens out. Where are you going to?
I'd get to the flat spot for sure, because I think if I'm right, angled part would probably be where the roof was. So I want to get onto the next level where the darkened spot was.
Mm-hmm. As you get up there, before you drink to go back into the past, you see a faint blue aura in front of you. It seems to be very, very faint, almost as if there's a whisper of something out in front of you, but you can't quite make out what it is. It does look female.
Mother?
But with that, are you still wanting to drink the returned past?
I want to. You said it looks female, like it's humanoid, like it has a mouth.
Well, it does look humanoid, but you can't make out many features, whether it's nose.
Just gonna make it go to the past. Go away. Pickles is there all of a sudden a blue spirit appears. Come on, that would be pretty funny. But
I'm scared that the Adis is making it so that I'm your mom. And that we've been doing some time shifting bullshit, and I'm dead in the past, and I'm your mom, and I tried to save you, and then
you can't be my. I've been calling you ugly this whole time.
Well, yeah, that's what every teenage son says to their mama.
I would never. My dad would kick my ass.
Mama, you're ugly. And then you get your ass kicked.
Mama. Classic. Every old timey movie. Mama, you're ugly. I've never seen it, but what was that? That one with Betty
Betty?
White?
Yeah.
Jesus. Betty Ross, Betty Crockett. Oh, she's one of them. Betty White? Golden Girls?
Yeah, Golden Girls.
Yeah,
is
is
the
that
thing.
just that's the old timey show. They all just oh Mama,
No, I'm
you're
pretty
so
sure on
ugly.
Golden Girls that was a story about 3 elderly women getting laid. I'm pretty sure that was the premise of the show. Was that they were in their golden
Why have I
era and
never
they were
seen
still
this?
getting up to shenanigans with men. Look, you can always say with a sitcom that it's probably about romantic relationships. Cheers, romantic relationships. I don't know
Dirty
many
Journey,
sitcoms.
Mhm.
romantic
Yeah,
relationships.
we're falling in
Romantic
love as
relationship.
mother-son.
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I think I'm gonna need 2 weeks to think on that.
Mhm. All right. Well, and with that, then to conclude, Morgan has just witnessed um, her friend and companion and summon Simon phase in and out of the past reality, and uh,
Simon. My son Simon
Solomon.
that I have in 10 years and that I throw into the past for a better life?
Oh God, what have I created?
Now I'm confused.
You
but
mean Solomon.
I mean Solomon. Yes, Solomon.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Phasing in and out.
I didn't even know you missed my name. I was so distracted that he didn't have a force behind him that I was lost.
Yeah, you saw all the sadness behind me.
you
Get
in
brief
an
seconds into
actual
my
house
life and
with
it's horrible.
The
The triangle pillow?
Solomon phased in and out, and Morgan, you see him now. Last you saw of him, he was making his way up to the balcony, standing next to you, and then he took the
watched this
imbibement.
poof and then just never came back.
Never came back.
I was
And
watching
Solomon,
his situation. Like I'm just kind of like sitting there eating a few of my mint herbs or whatever. And
Still eating the bread.
Okay.
still eating bread.
Oh yeah. Oh, I went down for an apple, but yeah, apple bread.
Apple
Yeah,
bread.
sorry.
And then
Oh my god.
and Solomon, you have imbibed the lavender concoction once more, made your way up to the second story. You see a glinting, fading blue light in front of you as you ponder whether you should try to go back to the past or whether you should remain in the
I
future.
just think it would be so funny if I took my last little handful of this liquid and gave it to the creature and made it poof the fuck out. I don't think I can, but that would be hilarious.
That's a good idea though. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, I just thought it's
Mhm.
just something it's something King's been doing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, good job, adventurers. You made it through a bit of a puzzle there
God, no, we didn't.
with some help.
Yeah.
I intentionally made a wizard that's not very good at magic, so nobody would be like, "Oh, you're playing like a super clever wizard. Why aren't you smart?"
You're like, trust me, this is all an accident.
Yeah, no,
This is
Morgan's a fuck up. Just like I'm pretending to be.
If you put us in a modern day setting,
no,
we would
this has
just be
been-
the kids who are sitting in not timeout. What's that thing called when you get to school?
Detention.
Detention. Yeah, we're timeout. You know what I mean? We're just the detention kids.
I do feel like we come to this campaign, you and I, with a lot of our own experiences together and our own roles. I feel like that's benefited this a lot. But this has been a fun time.
What do you mean by
Do you
that?
disagree?
I don't know what you mean, so I don't know if I agree or disagree.
I don't know. Like we've been friends for a long time, which we've established. We've been knowing each other longer than we haven't. I feel like we've experienced so much together that, like, for the first time that we're actually playing in a campaign together, so much of our sensibilities and the way we handle things are coming together with like how we interact as characters.
Yeah, and I think a big thing, like a huge thing that you really strive for with any group is there will never, well, fingers crossed, hopefully, there will never be any, I don't know if that's the right word, like animosity between our characters. Because, like,
Oh, yeah,
I know you, you know me, so there's no, like, oh, what's his character? Maybe his character's doing something against me. Like, like there would never be any of that. We're just like, you say something, and I'm just like, yeah, I got Morgan's back 100%. Yeah, 100%.
And we can also bicker, but know that it's not serious, which is a hard thing when you have a lot of new players who are new with each other and you don't know, like, is the bickering like wholesome or is it animosity?
Yeah, shout out to episode 1 of King's Crossing when I was like, you guys can handle getting to know each other? We don't need to start with you two knowing each other? And you're like, yeah, we can handle it. And I was like, okay. And you guys started out, and you're like, let's go on an adventure. No, we're not going out together. And I was like, you fucking what?
But I feel like that's something that boosts this campaign, but also I have been deeply enjoying this. I think you put a lot of effort into this, and this puzzle episode definitely shows that. Even if I'm not a smart wizard, but yeah, I really like the theming of this, especially like the past and present. That's our characters, and so this feels like a very tailor-made plot to our two characters here on our dirty journey.
Dude, I don't know why I didn't think of time traveling. Like, that makes perfect sense, but my mind went to, oh, you're future, I'm past. I was like,
I'm terrible at puzzles. I'll just say that. I enjoy them, and I like the process that you brought us through, because you didn't torture us. And I could talk for hours about that, like how clues should come to the players and make it so they are able to solve it. But
I'm just so mad
that
he made us really give us the hint, hey, maybe drink it.
I'm sorry.
Places.
I'm sorry.
And then we struggle, and then we roll for another hint, and he's like, maybe drink it because it takes you places. And I'm like, I never felt so defeated. But it's not your fault. Like, it was a great puzzle. I'm just an idiot when it comes to puzzles,
puzzle.
Man.
Yeah, we both just hit our heads against each other, and we're like, sports.
I'll just solve the puzzle.
I was, if you, I will say,
we did. If you making a joke, but we did. We played football together.
And then, even worse, we failed, and then our only solution was, let's just do it again.
I was going to let you, like, if on that first one, if you guys would have succeeded that, I probably would have given it to you just to get up to the upper level. But crit fail,
no.
I was like, no, you don't get it.
Yeah, no, you did that great. This is
I just think it's funny that
puzzle.
We found a solution that worked and we found a solution that failed, and we retried the failed one before we decided to retry the one that worked. Dude.
No. Throwing me as a football is genius. Not using the potions we've been given. No, fuck science and magic or whatever.
I mean, it would make sense for Solomon not to do that, because Solomon doesn't like the magic. He's like, no.
Yeah.
But for me to not think of it, dude, I was so mad because as soon as you started giving us that, you said like 2 words, and I was like, damn it! Of course. Good game, though. Good game.
Good job, guys.
So anyways, this has been Drinks and Discussions, the RPG podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like. We really appreciate it. Feel free to comment all the things. I know I asked about this, and I think I was playing Ark.
You were. I was there for that.
You were there for this, where I was talking about the comments?
I heard your monologue about how you never actually comment when people ask you to comment, but if you want to, you can anyways, and he appreciates it.
Exactly. What he said.
Tell him you hate pickles.
You should hang out for more. Dude, I like it when people actually know what I'm... Like, I'll reference stuff that is happening. Now people are actually... We're here for it. They know it. That makes me feel so good. I had someone in my chat today. I was just real quick playing through a game, and I had someone say Renew came into the stream, and they left for a while, and they came back. They're like, "You make really good videos." I was like, "That's so nice. Damn, you just made my day."
Sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Yeah. Anywho, that's all we got. Thank you so much for joining. Subscribe for more. Go check out Ark Survival Ascended. Go check out Strange Town Golden Ridge, DM by Mr. Pickles. Go check out all of the Drinks and Discussions podcasts. You'll find a bunch of these games in there, DM'd by Adise. Go check out King's Crossing, DM'd by me. King's Crossing coming back January 2024. We're going to be launching the next chapter of Adventure 1. The last chapter of Adventure 1. Unless the party just decides to freaking go fight Rockar Legion, then I don't actually know what we will do. That'll be...
And I charge the blockade.
Yeah, I just watched that video today. Went through episode 3 and documented the wiki. We have a wiki for the King's Crossing. And dude, that one is funny. Dude, I was talking to Tough Nuts about this because the whole episode, I know this isn't, well, it's Drinks and Discussions. We can discuss.
Yeah, we can discuss.
So the whole episode 3, Sink or Swim, started out with I only got through one sentence. I got through like one sentence of the game. And I was like, hey, so you guys are showing up at the dock. You're riding in on a boat to the dock. During your journey, you lost your own ship. How did that happen? And for the next hour and a half, you guys fought tooth and nail to keep your ship. And I was like, it's already been established that you lost your ship. I just needed to know how. And for an hour and a half, you guys were like begging and pleading. Like, I was typing on the wiki and like adding notes. It was like, every chapter is like, and Adarag's pleading again. Oh, now Nimward's pleading again. I was like, you guys can't keep your boat. It's already been established that you lost your boat. It was just funny. I didn't even realize it until I was documenting it on the wiki. I was like, damn, they really wanted to keep the boat. I did note that boat. Yeah, I did note Death's the Nimble Winch.
Yes.
I put it as a death counter.
The Nimble Winch.
Episode 3. It was just funny. But anyways, go watch King's Crossing. Tons of content there, as well as all the other guys' content. Ark Survival Ascended is a series we got going on right now. I do have a new series dropping called Nahubruk, some Dungeon Master. That when the first video releases December 6th. Keep an eye out for that. Getting a bunch of those back to back. For anyone watching the live stream, I will be gone the rest of the week. I will not be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I believe I should be back Saturday. The holidays. Thanksgiving is on Thursday. I'm actually flying out to go visit family that I haven't seen in like 2 years, so that'll be cool. But anyways, yes, I will be gone. I will not be streaming until probably I'll fly back in sometime Saturday, but I think it might be late, so we'll see. In the meantime, I believe there's going to be a movie night going on in Discord of
Evil Bong?
Evil Bong?
No.
Oh. Well, go ahead and join the Discord. There is events and stuff that could be going in there. Maybe some people will host some stuff in the Discord in my absence. I actually had someone come into my chat earlier today and was talking about how they do Discord nights where they'll hang out just kind of like how we are now, cameras on, have some drinks, play games. They'll do like Jackbox, party packs, or whatever. Never have I ever, different games that you guys can do. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking that would be really cool. That would be a fun thing to do. Like, we need to do more of those kind of events. So maybe like Friday game nights could just be the Discord party of everyone hanging out in the Discord and not even stream. I don't know. Not this Friday though. I'll be gone. You guys can do it, but I will be. Actually, I could join on my phone. Maybe we do it.
Yeah, I'll bully Wrath into watching Too Many Cooks.
Or that. Who knows? Join the Discord and find out. That's it from us. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. Shout out to Mr. Pickles. Happy anniversary, brother. Your anniversary gift is on the way, but I think it might be late. So just keep an eye out. It'll get there eventually.
And have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
And happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Cheers and good night.
Cheers.
I love you.